Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Roll for Cake, episode 8, right? We do not have Norse or Skate Elf tonight, so I have story reasons for their characters to be gone. Just trust the DM process. As for announcements,
So here's the deal, friends. We have some surprises, mainly for Tanis's shock for something to look forward to. But what you will see in the Discord and soon on Patreon, if you have subscribed, is art of my character, actually, who has been so wonderfully crafted and done by Mario Barraza. Mario's a wonderful artist who's always up for commissions and especially loves to make character art. You can actually find him on his Patreon of Mayorto, Mayorto. Nerdy Teacher actually commissioned him to make very special art just for this group. Viewers can view the art on Crypts and Cryptids Patreon, and you may actually recognize the weapon that she's got in her hands. It may be one of a familiar type of cake. So there is the first picture. And Mario happens to also specialize in the art of the spicy NSFW variety. So there is a second alternative version of this photo that they had commissioned. So with that said, you can find all of this art on Crypts and Cryptids Patreon, and you can actually commission Mario over on his Patreon as well, Mayorto. So that's yours. You have that. You're welcome. Enjoy.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. If you would like to pop that up there, you guys can see the safe for work version.
Yeah.
It was just a peek, though. Just a peek. You got to go to the Patreon to see the other versions.
Yeah.
Before we jump in, I just got a question. How many whacks are we up to for Tanis there?
2.
Oh, are we on 2?
Double check. I have to double check, but I think 2.
Yes, the
I was
cake
ready to
cutter.
handle 1, but now I get 1 on each cheek now. Okay, where we last left off.
Yep, do we have a recap?
Yeah, do we have the recap?
I am going to butcher some of these words because Cap likes to be very eloquent and intelligent, and I, read sometimes at a 3rd grade level. So, having successfully recovered an arcane artifact from the lair of a resurrected Dracolich and freed their wizard and their fighter from the Spider Queen's transmutational infection, our company of adventurers traveled southeastward through the day before retiring for the evening and enjoying a restful night, uninterrupted by nightmares and necromancers. Waking the next morning, the group then discovered their barbarian inexplicably missing and split up to search the surrounding forest. Their bard scampered into the canopy before encountering an elven musician and an orcish fighter, who mistook him for an ordinary raccoon, while their wizard encountered a riverside enclave of nymphs and dryads, abandoning the search to enjoy their amorous company. Their fighter encountered a troop of mischievous simians that attempted to steal his equipment before he escaped, after which he was approached by a vulpine messenger with a limited vocabulary, capturing, binding, and interrogating the creature to its unexpected delight. Their druid encountered a drove of hares following them to witness the brutal culmination of the war of squirrels and rabbits, and as a squadron of sparrows joined the battle to provide aerial support, the changeling interrupted hostilities and successfully negotiated an armistice, while the team's cleric and his tabaxi ward encountered the recently reanimated blue dragon, and the undead creature agreed to aid the two in their search. The trio soon reunited with the party's bard before the group was approached by the dragonborn paladin known as Barbenheimer, who had previously helped another team to eliminate a brood of abyssal chickens, and a fiendish hell wasp from a local farmstead. The Oathbreaker engaged in a passionate reunion with the musician that was interrupted as she deserted the bard in favor of the Dracolich, and the party returned to their camp to discover their missing barbarian nearby, enjoying breakfast with the Fey Lord, Reynard, who advised them to return to the tavern where they'd met and enlist the assistance of a certain Mammothari fighter who had been recently displaced from an adjacent universe after confronting a fragment of a multiversal monstrosity there.
And that's where we pick up. You guys have made your way back from Waterdeep, heading towards that tavern. Each of you finally returning back from the days in the woods. Some of you more relaxed in a city, others less so. You approach the tavern, and as you do, you can hear a little bit of ruckus inside. Bartholomew kind of leads the way a little bit as he opens the door. Morgan, would you like to explain to them what they see?
Well, the first thing they see is a rather large orc flying out of said door at about eye level. Hits the middle of the street, tumbles, rolls, and lays still. Another outlawish-looking person comes tumbling out, obviously trying to get away, when a giant four-fingered hand reaches out the door, grabs him by the back of his shirt, and yanks him bodily back into the building. There is a crash and a thud. The clinking of the glasses stops. The commotion stops. The building, a rather ramshackle wooden structure built poorly with no foundation, creaks and shifts and seems to sag towards the middle as out of the door walks a 9.5-foot tall, anthropomorphic woolly mammoth in very battle-damaged armor, leather bracers, carrying a rather small-looking hammer on his belt, and what appear to be dried, desiccated hands on a strap around his neck. His hair is in a rather rough mohawk. He has braids that are reminiscent of a Viking beard down around battle-scarred tusks, capped in bronze. Looking around, he picks up a small pouch off the ground that was dropped by the orc, opens it, dumps 3 of the gold coins in the bag into his hand, and then throws the rest of the bag of gold towards the orc. You lost that bet, fair and square. I will take what I'm owed. That is the end of this conversation.
Reynard looks at all of you. Ah, Aboukir, my friends.
Right. He turns and he looks at the group. It's about time. I've been waiting. And I look at Renard and I'm like, on you, I know they be fucking around with many fucking things, but you... Taps his wrist. Talk. You said, I've been waiting.
I went as fast as I could. We stopped for some tea. Things happened.
You and your fucking tea. You and your fucking tea. I've been sitting here with this unsavory bunch, gesturing to the building and the orc in the road. If you please, we have business to attend to. Everyone. And I gesture towards the door, back into the ruckus that I have obviously just left. If you please, I have a table situated in the back. And with that, I turn and walk towards the back table.
Reynard, who is this big, long-snouted fellow?
This is my friend Abukir. Recently met him, and he also has a connection with our mutual enemy.
Did you put a tail on his face?
No, that was all him. He was born with that. It's called a trunk. Don't worry.
Okay.
Hey, at least you're not the only hairy one in the group now, huh?
He's quite hairy. It's fluffy.
You should ask him to let you pet him.
I don't know if I want to.
Maybe don't do that. I'm going to follow the mammoth man with the weird dead hands on his neck. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, worth a shot.
All right.
He goes in, takes a seat. Everyone else kind of sits down. Now then, I have gathered you all together, as we all know, to deal with our mutual enemy, known as Mel. I recently encountered this mammoth here, known as Aboukir, and he told me an interesting story of his connection. I do believe, out of all of you, the one most likely to draw him out in the open and not just an illusion or some sort of patsy, this man could do it. With the item you procured earlier, you may have a chance to capture him.
Say, and I snap my fingers very loudly to call over the server. Around for my new friends. You see, Mel, well, I'm sure you've all noticed, Mel is a bit of a vain creature. And it is his enjoyment in life, despite the fact that he considers himself beautiful, to fuck with beautiful things. Beautiful beings, beautiful tragedies, beautiful innocence. And I gesture the brick because I have been told stories by our friend, Renard. Beautiful tea sets. I've not forgotten you. But you see, if there's anybody here that has ruined that bit of beautiful for Mr. Mel, it's me. And I have a sneaking suspicion the moment he gets the remotest clue that I'm around, he can't help but try to exact some of that beauty back. Because I'm so very pretty, he's going to try to take it out of my hide. But, well.
Two quick things. We do have someone bought an advantage for a player for Abukir. So, Abukir, you have advantage on a roll.
Bet.
And we did get 5,000 bits donated, so we do have a fuck from Tank in the back. Phrased exactly how I planned. Don't worry.
Must be Wednesday.
Are those fucking hands around your neck?
Getting it out the way.
I reach up, I pull him off of my head, and I hand him to him. Yeah. I done acquired those.
Baby, you don't know where those have been.
Really bad.
The spell is worn off, but I'll keep them as a reminder.
Yeah, we're mummified now.
Oh, by far, mummification is not that difficult in any circles. No.
Don't
I snatch him back. No. That was not part of that. You cannot just eat these. If anything, you need to reconstitute them into some hot water and make soup, which I'm not letting you do because these are souvenirs of early adventures.
It reminded me of what Mel would give me sometimes, so I thought I'd give it a taste.
See, that right there is why I do not like Mel. That and many other reasons, because if I recall, beautiful innocence.
Speaking of Mel, once again, the plan. We're going to use Mr. Abukir here as, for lack of a better word, bait. But I'm sure you don't have a problem with it as long as you get your hands on him.
What happened to your extensive vocabulary? You sold this misfortunate little adventure of yours to me with far more eloquent words.
It's been a long day.
Your Fae. Time doesn't exist to you. That was our conversation we had up there on the ice when I saved your ass.
One time.
You still owe me.
And I'm giving the payment here now.
Not until Mel's dead, and you know that.
Here's the plan.
Anyway, ladies and
gentlemen, draw him out, you all will use the orb. When you bring it out in his vicinity, there's a chance he will lose all of his power.
How big of a chance?
More than 0.
Great.
I like those odds. It's positive, I think.
When dealing with an entity such as Mel, there is never a foolproof way. Except, I have recently come into a line of an item that can kill him for good. Once we are able to drain him of his power with the orb, you will be able to capture him. Once that's finished, we can acquire the other item. That will require a little bit of preparation. Luckily, thanks to the dead man in your back, part of that has already been done.
You've got a dead man in a sack.
Who's dead?
God.
You have dead man's hand around your neck.
Well,
It's not,
these are our trophy.
it's
He
not
has
These
a
are
right to
trophy.
ask. I tried to tell you not to leave the man in the bag, and you left him in the bag. So no, please, the person who left him in the bag, explain.
I thought it was 10 hours that he could be safely in there.
Metal
was
man,
10
you don't
something.
use air.
Who's dead?
Doesn't matter. He's not alive anymore.
Permanent napping.
Question.
He's
The
taking
man-
a real long nap.
Okay, he's sleeping. That's everything's fine. Okay.
Question, Taco?
How did Abby do anything to Mel in the first place?
Well, out of all of you, he was the closest one to being able to kill him. From
Was
what
it
I've
raw
heard-
strength? Was it a sword?
No,
Are there
he's got a
ways
black
that
hole
we
in
can
his
just-
mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that works. That's fine. Do we have one of those with us?
A man with a
Unfortunately,
black
no.
hole in his mouth?
But to
I have a question.
yes,
Why don't we get the item that can kill Mel before we capture him?
because that will require
That
some
is an
preparation.
idea.
One step has already been done because the man that you guys misplaced in the bag was a bard that was on his way to a gala. At this gala will be a certain patron of Waterdeep because it'll be at his own home. In his vault is the item that can kill him. The only way we'll be able to get to that vault is during the gala.
Oh my god.
What?
And
Renard, did you
do that?
procure us all tickets to this shindig?
That is what me, Bartholomew, and Velexia will be doing tonight.
Oh,
As you deal with capturing Mel, we will procure all of the invitations. Bartholomew, the man that you killed had a letter. That letter was the invitation to the gala for a bard. Thanks to you, we already have our 1 foot in the door. I'll require invitations for the rest of you. All you have to worry about is capturing Mel. Piece of cake.
Yeah, perfect.
yeah.
Let's
So
do that.
easy.
What are we going to wear?
He gets a really big smile.
I'm just wearing clothes. But
I'll
I've got
handle
like
that.
a little loincloth or something. I think that's okay.
Oh, you are go.
Didn't take you for a man of style?
Oh,
Well, no.
my lady, I
Oh.
am a lord.
Oh, I know you're
no.
fabulous. I was talking to him,
Oh,
Taco.
What? Why? But just because he's way doesn't mean he don't have style, none.
It's fine.
I
It's
have
fine.
never seen you outside of your armor.
Me?
Taco.
You want to see what's underneath real quick?
Unfortunately, I already have. Quite impressive, actually. Oh,
Here's a fupa.
before we go in, fucking shit.
Well,
Before we go any further, we have to grab a d20, Morgan. Roll it.
Well, for snout.
12.
12. Your cake is 12.
Okay.
Roll a d10. D12.
11.
Oh.
11 for snout. Got it.
Once you go trunk, the rest will be bunk.
Da-da-da.
This whole time, Rattles has been neurotically casting mend on every tear in his armor that he can reach.
Your armor? Or whose armor?
No, on the mammoth. Rattles is OCD about broken things.
Just subtle, just Fix this crack here. This strap.
I
is
hear these things
broken.
though, because of the giant ears.
Yeah.
You do know it is a waste of time. I'm rather hard on my gear. I appreciate it. It's not unappreciated, but
It's not for you.
yeah, I'll get that. I knew somebody like that in the army.
Abukir, the tiny little cat looks up. It's just a thing he does. You guys just gotta deal with it, unfortunately.
Whoa!
I like your chunk.
It's alive.
Reminds me
I
of a
thought
cinnamon
this
roll
was
that
a
I saw.
small avatar of just a small wee creature you was all around. It's alive.
Can I bypass whatever clothes you're going to give me and just use my courtier clothes, my fine clothes?
You have a set of fine clothes.
Yes.
Of course he does. He's a wee man. He's not an inept undresser.
Well then, I approve.
Nice. I also just realized that I have proficiency on insight checks because I never read the fucking thing for it.
Whoops.
Yep. We're only 8 sessions in.
Welcome
He,
to my world.
Reaches into his overcoat and pulls out like a small, almost jewelry box looking thing. He sets it on the table. As he does, it makes a good thunk. He pushes it towards Abukir. Now, when the time is ready to draw him out, when you get to a place where you think you can create a good ambush, open this. And he'll know right where you are.
Right. Do you think
open it
this lot would
beforehand.
mind if we opened it right now? I gesture to the patrons in the
I'm
box.
quite curious of what's in that box.
Mm-mm.
Not do that.
Oh, no.
No.
There could be
He
shiny.
has an annoying habit of
Oh,
floating, flying, and disappearing. Perhaps in a cave.
That is a smart idea, metal man. No doubt it is shiny, my shaggy friend. Looking at Brick. Like I said, Mel has a penchant for things that are shiny and beautiful and things. So, who knows this landscape better than me? This is my first time here.
I just know the dirt.
That's okay. That is honest. That is honest. You know. Good.
There is the clearing in the woods not far outside the city. It should be safe enough for... You could do it in the middle of the street for all I care. All I can say is good luck. It's not to die. That would be quite annoying.
At least a place with a sturdy ceiling. This one's a little saggy.
Actually... And he reaches into his overcoat again and pulls out this rolled up piece of paper. He hands it over to Rattles. You open it up and it is a map. It takes a moment to really look at it before you realize you're looking at a map of the sewers. Down one of the paths, there is a kind of chamber that seems to be X'd out. And he points to it. This was an interesting little area I discovered some years back. It could contain your goings-on. But like I said, it's completely up to you. Out in the open, in the woods, in this little alcove.
I like
I'm not
underground.
comfortable going
Is
into
it
a
big enough?
shithole.
I
Oogly.
like dark, moist places.
Yeah,
We're not talking about that right now, but
Me too,
moist
my
is the
friend.
term.
Me too.
What do you even know? Why are you laughing?
Reynard?
It's my safe place.
He takes a drink.
everybody's safe place, buddy.
Right, I look at Autumn. Right. Can Junior have a drink? Well, I think he needs one.
Brick, can you have a drink? Apparently, this man thinks that you're unable to answer for yourself, so.
Yeah, I can drink.
Now you just seem to be more in charge than the rest of the group. Les on. I'm just saying, you know.
Listen, I got our cart and our horse lost. I'm not in charge of anything.
That's mommy you're talking to.
Yeah, well, you know, they're just things that get lost. And in this place, I bet you that Weasley little man over there with the 3 eyes, he done stole it.
Here we go.
I like that man with 3 eyes, so we will reference him by his name.
You know the little guy sitting at the end of the bar?
I know that man.
All right, well, you know, to each his own. Yeah.
Reynard takes another drink.
So anyway, I'm not going into a shithole oubliette. Not my favorite place. I don't like enclosed spaces.
I like it.
Well, that's completely up to you. Bartholomew, Alexia, come with me, please. Bartholomew, when he stands up, he turns and looks at Taco. If you let that little fucker slip through your fingers, I'm shitting in your shoes.
Fuck you, Trash Panda. Go.
Fuck you too.
Good luck, little rat man.
And they head off to hopefully procure your places in the gala.
Do we have any place in town that sells immovable rods? And if so, how much would they be?
Not enough.
Someone's been researching.
I've already done it. It's between 100 and 500 gold. Don't be a fucking Jew bag about this. Give me
What time of day is it?
It's like not quite noon, I believe. If not,
Okay.
it is noon.
It's during the day. You want to go shopping? I have
Yeah,
shinies.
500 gold.
500 gold?
Oh, but it's more than that.
Somewhere around there. Depends on where you go.
how much? Well, I'm about to steal.
I like swiping stuff.
There is a magic shop here in Waterdeep. It is run by the College of Mages. It's mostly staffed by students, though there is higher level mages around keeping eye on things. Do you want to head there?
How much gold do we have?
I don't know, you can keep in track.
574 pieces of gold. That's how much I have. Alexia has some too, but I don't know.
Well, she's already left.
All right, well, that's what we have. That's what I have.
Hmm?
Big bag of shinies. I swiped off that idiot man that had to run away from us.
We can go shopping.
All right. It's not too terribly far from where the tavern's at, so.
Let's go.
As you guys are walking there, be thinking of where you want to go. I got a couple of maps, a couple of options, but we'll
Ivy,
see what comes
what
up.
is your preferred place? What would make you feel most comfortable?
You want to go in the shitter, Brick, and
I like
you know,
anywhere that has dirt.
I know, baby, I
The
know. but
woods have
the
dirt.
woods has dirt,
The
so
wood has dirt as well, yes.
yeah. I just don't want to wind up in another squirrel rabbit
You
war.
like, oh, what?
I'll explain later.
Ear flips up. That was you.
I know I heard some shrieking in the forest and some weird, like, southern battle cries, but
So very southern.
No, messenger birds be flying out of them woods all day. Yeah.
He stood by and just watched everybody die, Brick. That's what happened.
they all took.
Are we shopping or not?
Yes, let's shop.
We
That
are
sounds
absolutely
good.
This is the conversation on the way there.
You know,
We can go to the
start a
forest.
town in a direction where there are not forest creatures in which to get into a conflagration of death. There is a small canyon with tall walls
Ooh.
and only one way in, and a very difficult way out if you can't guard the other side.
Okay.
So,
Just a
having
thought.
been someone who's dealt with him previously, would you say that that is the intelligent move?
Well, to be perfectly honest, the last time I had to deal with him was in fact in an underground cavern of a long defunct city that had been swallowed by the earth, which I'm sorry, I don't think we're going to find such ancient ruinations around here.
Except in the shitter.
Except in the shitter, which I don't want to go to, personally. It gets on my feet. It gets on my feet, and if you notice, I am not one to have a penchant for shoes. Not interested in that. Thank you very much.
Squish them between your toes.
Not
It's a
particularly.
nice sensory feeling.
As I flip off some random voice from the sky.
Oh my god. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
what?
no, no.
What?
No shitter. No. Visceral reaction to the poo feet. I don't want poo feet.
No, agrees.
Oh,
my
look,
God.
there's the shop.
Weak.
Oh, look, the shop. You go
Let's
in.
do a talk to the shop.
There is, like I said, a bunch of people running around. There is, like, kind of up at the shop counter, if you will, kind of a younger looking human male who looks, I mean, he's a college kid. He looks ragged. He's probably down to like 15 stamina potions in the last hour.
Just ribbits. He's
Yeah.
just down fucking ribbits.
The D&D equivalent of 5-hour energies.
I will aggressively approach him.
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Your gods have nothing to do with what's going on
My
right now.
little friend here wants a rod.
Yes, he does.
Typically an immovable rod.
Doesn't move.
As I can't see over the kiosk,
I'll pick him up.
it's just
He
me
ain't looking
holding
down.
up.
He's looking at Brick, and then Abukir steps up, and he's looking at Abukir.
I'll pull Taco and like, this guy.
Movable rod.
Give
Do
me
you
some
have one?
puppies.
Put me down. Look what you're making my legs do.
Okay.
Just put him on the counter. He can talk.
Yeah. Perch. Perch on the counter.
And a movable rod.
Yeah, and he looks down and he starts shuffling around papers. Eventually he does like pull one and look down. Yes, there is. We have a few. We have 3. Yes, right. No, 2. That one was marked.
I'm going to
down.
grab
Yes.
him by the throat and just pull him forward.
Oh, no.
How many do you have? And how much are
sir.
they?
2, sir. 500 gold each.
Yeah, I'm not paying you 500 gold. You see the
250
big
and he
guy
lets go of your throat.
slowly start squeezing just ever so much,
Uh,
and not in the good way.
I'm gonna
I'm
start
gonna-
going down for every breath you don't take. 230.
I'm going to do a quick scan of the room to make sure
227.
I
nobody.
look at
the
him.
room.
I cannot help you, but they's all in charge. Yeah, I was
You
not
look at the
helping
room.
you.
There is a few people looking, and as that's happening, 2 very well dressed in robes, wizard-like people step forward.
I'm going to yell out, he slept with my daughter. Stay the fuck out of it.
Roll a deception check.
You guys are very pretty and very small.
Deception. Where is my deception?
These are very
Plus-
high wizards, but
+3.
see how it goes.
18.
18,
15 plus 3, 18. My math is good.
and I continue rolling like shit. They look at you, and then they look at the kid, and the kid's like, I didn't.
That is what they always say.
Mistakes were made.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
going
They
to
don't
be.
listen to the kid. They just start stepping away.
I gesture real quick. Oi,
I can.
who's in charge? I point to the back wall.
How's 225?
200.
For both, being that you wasted our time.
200. Yeah, right. Of course.
For both.
What? And do you have any magic shinies?
Well, there's a lot of magic shinies in this place. What specifically are we talking about?
I have no idea. I like magic shinies.
He does.
here,
He's pointing in a
man.
direction.
Reaches into his pocket and he pulls out like a coin. It does look like a gold coin, but it's like bigger. And he sets that down.
What is that?
What does it do?
Well, first, the rods are over here. I can't go get them until I
I will
I'll
take
get
care of
them.
that.
Yeah, they'll go grab it. What
right
does
over
it
there,
say?
that shelf.
What's that?
You go over where he points and you pull out like a wooden box and taking a look in there, and there are two platinum rods with horse ends, and on one end on each of them there's a small button on them. As you're taking a look at that, you look at the coin, and he says, light, and the coin begins to glow.
Ivy, do you want anything? Well,
I
we're
don't need
shaking this
anything.
kid down.
But I'm not pushing the limit here. This
Well,
kid's had enough.
Oh, let him go.
The 200.
Right.
When
Fuzzy Man Peach, pay the boy.
can I hold the coin?
Yeah, of course.
He's giving you the coin last I checked. Isn't that right,
Yeah.
son?
He'll just grab the coin,
Absolutely.
and you'll see him just like stare at it, and then the coin just sinks into his hand.
That's
Not a
Nope.
word.
absolutely
Child.
wonderful. Beautiful.
What did this thing do again?
Good stuff. Lights up.
It could cast light on itself. That's all I could do.
He'll snap his finger and like light comes out of his hand.
Your finger lights.
The one middle finger.
Just the middle finger.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouch. Thank you, Morgan. Fucking thank you. Good God.
Okay, how much shinies am I
beautiful.
giving this unfortunate little hyped up?
200.
200. He'll grab probably like 205 and just. There you
Fair
go.
enough.
There you go. Right.
Thank you for your
Buy
patronage.
yourself a new set of trousers, son.
You were wearing your brown pants today.
job.
He snaps his fingers. Taken care of. Prestidigitation. Good spell.
I'll hear that it is.
All right. Well, it was very nice meeting you.
Wonderful meeting you too.
You want a hug?
No. He's good. He's good. He's busy. He's working, baby.
And while Rick's looking at him, I cast thaumaturgy and make his nose twinkle.
Good God.
It's not a war crime the first time, my boy.
We have your ass rods. It's time to leave.
Right, well,
You didn't say they what?
I point and say, Brick, look, shiny.
Shiny.
Look,
No touch.
you're lucky I didn't make it a coin of gravity detection.
Just always on. The fuck are you doing?
Take the coin and drop it. If it falls, there's gravity.
Yeah. Very
Useless.
cool.
All right, Ivy, where would you like to go since the sewers are out with your poo toe thing?
For the right price, I'm sure you'd smash that between your toes.
Stick your whole foot in a jar of mayonnaise and just go with it. It's the same.
What's wrong with you? Are you even human?
I just reach over. I reach over and I put my hand across Metal Man's mouth, and at the same time,
A bucket.
I pick up like a one of the city trash cans and I dump it out, and then I just put it over Taco. You both need to stop talking, please, for the love of things.
A bucket.
I hit him with an enfeebling.
A
Give me
bucket.
my damn rod. What's the other
I
one?
want to kill Mel. Are you guys with me to kill the Mel? Or are
We're
you
nose
guys
men. A bucket. What's your name?
It's Abukir. Have you not been listening?
Abukir. What was that drink you gave me?
Beer.
Yes. Okay. Nah.
Grains and bubbles and alcohol content. What's more do you want, little man?
I don't think I've. Well, I guess I've had that before. Oh no, that one just seemed weird. It made me act
We have
funny.
2 immovable rods.
Yep.
I've got one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Who wants the second?
No.
Okay.
Rattles? Would you
Oh,
like an
God.
immovable rod to go with
I
your
think he has an immovable rod.
Yeah, but another one. Another one.
Yeah, that was the
As I take it, I immediately begin messing with it, and you see me messing with my bag and tying feathers onto one end and
God.
Fantastic.
just playing around with it.
So where we go, we have a cavern. You could go in the street in front of a tavern, or we have kind of a canyon kind of map, middle of the woods.
Ivy, where do you
How
want
do
to
these
go?
immovable rods work?
You
Well, you move
wherever
them
you
to a
put 'em,
place,
click
and then
the
they're no
button,
longer
and it'll stay
movable.
there. It can hold up to I think it's 3,000 pounds.
So how do I turn it on?
8,000
Hit the
pounds.
button again.
Hit the button?
Mhm.
Ah, very good.
What's the environment
I
for the
keep fiddling
canyon
with
like?
it and just working with it while you guys do your thing.
The environment around the canyon, mostly thick vegetation.
Canyon.
I like rocks. Rocks are good.
All right.
Me too, baby.
It's
I
only
also
like an hour or two outside of town. The one that Abukir was talking about. On the hour or two while walking, I did want to ask: Have you all had a conversation of a group name or a party name?
Well, this can go just wonderfully, won't it?
Of this party?
Yeah.
The
We need
squishy,
one?
squishy shitfoots.
No! Oh my god! What is wrong with you?
The Cakesters.
Is there not a thing like WD-40 that is the opposite of to make the mouth movement stop happening from him with his ideas at the moment?
Rust.
Jade goes, if there was, I would have invented it.
Well, you should get on that, wee little talking cat creature, and like make your millions. I mean, come on.
Her name is Jade.
Well, thank you for the official.
And it's about now that you
Introductions.
realize she's playing with the hands.
Cult of the Quad Mother.
She took them off of you at some point.
Cakes and
I
toast.
stare.
She looks at you.
Snapbacks.
With
You know
all the
what?
fingers down but
A
one.
cake of destructions.
You know what? You look so very happy. You can have those. Yeah.
Oh,
But she wasn't going to eat them.
he's fucking around with them.
Did you just give her dead man's hands? I'm this girl.
No, I did not just give her dead man's hands. I gave her the digly skin off of a dead man's hands.
Also, to be fair, I'm pretty sure he's not dead.
Andrus Jones is fucking dead.
The
Andrus Jones is dead, dude. We killed him in the
yeah.
first game.
The
Yeah,
waffle
Indra
stompers.
Jones. Definitely
Indra
not
Jones,
Indiana
yes.
Jones.
Totally not.
Dear
I
God.
had to.
So anyway,
Thistle leaves.
the canyon.
Yeah, you eventually get there.
Yes.
Hold on.
Quiznos.
And boop. There's the map.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
You arrive there. There's this kind of like cutout area where there's like an old shrine. Right here.
Yes.
Other than that, like the canyon is pretty large. Like this wall here is a good 40 feet high. The wall on this side is a good 30, 35, depending on where you're at. And on top of the wall is just thick vegetation and trees. Yeah. You come in from the left side here. Well,
Right, well, this is about it. Best place as any.
That's a good surrounding spot, I think, right there.
Well, if he's going to go toe-to-toe with an enemy that has vertical and horizontal movement off the ground, you want to constrict in the way he's able to move. This should about do.
as you take a look around, pulling out the box, which you now notice it's a lead box, which is why it was so heavy.
Hefty.
Why is it made out of a material that keeps... You know what? Never mind. It's Reynard we're talking about here.
Detect it. She looks at walls. See, I pay attention sometimes.
All the sneaky suspicion that small creature pays attention to all the things and knows all of your darkest secrets.
Can
But I
confirm.
digress.
You know, the second he sees that box, he's going to know what it is, right?
We've got to open the box to get him here first.
Where do you guys want to position yourselves? Obviously, Aboukir, you're going to be kind of out in the open. Because
I will be underground, very close to where we think Mel is going to be.
Okay.
Right.
There-ish.
Well, if I wanted to contain an enemy in a landform such as this, and I point to the old shrine, he can't get out of there.
Cool.
Boxing.
You'll see Brick kind of like go like this and just pop himself in the head, giving himself gift of alacrity.
110 years in the military. I've never seen that one. Yeah.
It's
Well.
from Reynard.
He does his own thing sometimes. We're so proud of him. We are.
I can see that. You accepted the thing willingly
Yeah.
from that flighty fox Faye.
Yeah, he's great.
Is there any way to climb up that wall?
Roll either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Well, down here.
Right, how
The-
durable
on the side?
are you? Because I could
Whichever you like.
you up the
Yeah,
hill.
You're not
He's
throwing it.
cannon.
It's
He's
the
cannon.
fall that's gonna suck.
Well, if you
What
grab
did you
hold,
roll?
there
I
will
rolled
be
an
no
18.
fall.
What are you looking for?
Oh, that's
Oh,
going to be
that's
plenty.
good. Yeah.
Where you can move yourself wherever you'd like to go.
Do.
Rattles, where are you going?
Before he starts climbing, the thing that Rattles has been playing with and working on, I hand it back, and I've fashioned a sharpened grappling hook onto the immovable rod, fletched it, and it's now an arrow. And I hand it to Taco
Oh,
and say, have fun.
okay.
I will take that one and give him the immovable rod that I already had, since we have two.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Wow.
I like that.
Abukir,
Yes.
how are we expecting him to arrive?
Well, if I know our boy, he's going to appear in a magnificent fashion out of thin air.
Shocker.
Which is why, all right, well, it is predictable for being such a villain. Which is why we want to steer him to appear in a certain place. And this thing, and I hold up the box and kind of shake it because I'm not quite sure what's in it. But
You don't
who
hear
cares?
anything inside.
This
So-
thing, Renard says, is supposed to attract him like a moth to a very unfortunate moth to a very large flame. And I've seen that particular play performed in the southern cities. It is quite bad for the fucking moth.
And as he is speaking, I am in the middle of using plant growth to create an alcove above the shrine And the foliage starts to sprout down around the areas that would be considered exits. So it creates almost like this circle
Dome
leading into it. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Along
Noted.
with the foliage along the sides.
Okay.
Question on the arrow. What damage modifier do you want to do on it?
So that's going to be interesting. You're going to shoot it. When you shoot it, you won't be adding your proficiency, just because it's not like a normal arrow. The damage will be a D8, and then depending on how that goes.
I've arranged it so that the button is right behind the head of the grappling hook.
I figure
So the
like
moment it goes,
as it hooks, it clicks it. Yeah.
Yep.
To lock them in place.
Okay, I'm just adding it to the.
So
Arrow repertoire.
Yeah.
in the midst of this is a tangle of weeds and vines right under the alcove of the shrine, though. Or entangle.
Real quick, so you have there's arrows of slaying. You have an arrow of staying.
Nice.
Let me change that name real quick.
I feel wonderful now. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Essentially,
feel
what that
happy?
creates here. It is difficult terrain, all around here,
I'm gonna move
all
because
around the shrine here. Brick, you're going underneath the ground. You said right there.
I can't move my guy
All right. Oh shit.
because I think we are gonna place it on the shrine, sort of, or at the foot of the shrine.
Oh, okay. So like right here.
Can I move?
Yeah,
Gotcha. So you'll dig down right there.
yeah.
Ivy, where are you going?
Right on the corner.
All right, just kind of getting into that foliage and having the plant growth kind of go around you to hide there.
Oh, I'm not hiding, but yes, I'm standing there.
Okay. Abukir, you're going kind of over here
I'm
as
gonna
well?
go, pretty much next to Brick by the shrine. In fact, I'm gonna be instantly like leaning on it.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so and then Brick, you're underneath the ground here. Rattles, where are you going?
as long as I'm within 30 feet of the shrine with my back to the stone, I don't care.
All right. You can go like right here-ish.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, no, we've only got one person at the mouth. Now put me on the other side of the mouth.
Gotcha.
There we
Are
go.
you standing out in the open, or are you taking cover?
I just have my back up against the stone. I don't care if Mel sees me.
How focused will Mel be on this object?
He said when you open it, he'll know where you are.
So it's a safe bet that Mel, in his vanity, is going to want to hurt the person that hurt him. But he's not going to pay attention to anybody else.
It's very possible. You were specifically chosen as bait because you are specifically someone
that
who
hurt him.
would likely piss him off more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to be holding thaumaturgy as an action. The moment he appears, I'm going to make him twinkle.
There. I like it. Does anybody else have any preparation they would like to do? Taco, would you like to hold that arrow ready to shoot?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then Brick, are you holding anything?
I am probably going to.
Actually, I'm going to hold on to the enfeebling arrow first.
Gotcha. So you got that knocked and ready. All right. And Rattles, you're holding your thaumaturgy? Okay. And Jade, where did her token go? I thought I grabbed her token. I will grab it again.
You will see right where Brick is, you'll see this gemstone. He's going to summon his gemstone shard, and it's going to just like grow out of the ground. And he's gonna like notice that it's out of the ground and just kind of like sink it back down. So he's got his monolith shard weapon.
So you see something just go out of the ground like that,
Yeah,
and then
and then back up. Yeah.
Mhm. Just a big, hard. Yeah. Anyway,
Crystalline.
Jade climbs up here, and she kind of gets into the foliage and takes a bit of cover. Oh shit! She's stealth as fuck. She gets into that bushes. None of you know where she's at. She fucking gone.
And I'm going to ready an action of attacking when Mel shows up.
Gotcha. Specifically, like a grapple or punching. What do you?
It will be a melee attack, but it'll be a surprise.
Gotcha. And Ivy, were you holding anything?
My disdain. Mainly just sitting back on my heels.
Gotcha.
Oh, I lied. Call
You're
lightning
switching things with
will
your
be
toes.
on my back heel.
Gotcha.
Call lightning.
Right. Well, are we ready?
Should be.
You'll hear.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Fantastic. Our rules of war, I'm sure you've all known this. We need to wait until he is inside the cat V. That said, and I hold the box, I am ready to kick this party right in the trousers.
All right.
And I flip the box open.
You flipped the box open.
What do
and
I see?
you see a piece of paper. A very old, wrinkled parchment.
Right. Did he like lose a fortune in a cookie or something? What the fuck is this? He trusted that fucking box.
There is there is writing on it. It is very, very, very old writing. Go ahead, real quick, make a history check for me.
Is this something that I would know because of my age?
Possibly.
Well, that is a... What is my history? Better be good, considering elephants never forget. So that's an 18.
18. You do recognize it. You never learned what the language was or how to read it, but you do recognize the language because you've seen it once before.
In a cavern where someone
in a tavern where a book was found.
Right.
When you remember finding that book and
this.
2 of your friends' souls being ripped out of their bodies just by opening the book.
Oh my.
You called Mel for help because at the time you thought him friend.
I thought Mel was my friend. Well, now.
He showed up.
Come out wherever you are. Mel, prettiest at the ball.
For the few moments right after you open it, everyone just kind of holds, waits, and waits.
Tick, tock,
the
tock.
What's the word? Anticipation of waiting starts to hit people after the first 2 minutes.
I reach in with my trunk into a pouch on my belt and pull out a Nothic eye. Start rolling it around. I've got my eye on you, Mel. and kind of look. He's not. No, he do it. We'll kind of roll it around, and then it goes back in the pouch. Come out, wherever you are.
3 minutes pass by. 4, 5. After 10 minutes, you start thinking to yourselves, where is this motherfucker?
Yeah, well,
You
So
start
Raven.
hearing the clinking of chains.
eh?
Approaching from down the
Hey.
road.
Wicked this way comes. Come along, little man.
Eventually, from down the road, you see a large figure wearing manacles. A figure you recognize, at least everyone except for Abukir recognizes. A large Goliath, his armor broken and torn, dried blood on his face.
No.
Sir Joran steps up.
Who is this pretty face here?
Rick's underground. He doesn't know what's happening.
Oh,
Are you an avatar of Mel? Come, he wouldn't be so sheepish.
Rattles and Ivy, you two being the closest. Actually, I'll give it to you too, Taco, since you're like being an archer. You're good at.
Taco's got the high ground.
Go ahead and roll insight check, you three.
Rick will hear the mumbling above him and just kind of like diglet his head up.
With a quick peek, you do recognize Joran.
Jordan!
16.
Oh shit!
Yeah, who's that?
Got a nat 20. Rattles. Joran looks not all there, like he's in a haze.
13.
13. So Taco, you and Rattles, the two of you, just notice he's not all not drunk, but not completely present. Like he's not sure where he is.
Rick is running towards Jordan to give him a hug.
Pop out and run out.
Rick, no, don't touch him.
What?
Don't touch
It is a trap.
him.
It's
Turn
Jordan.
around. It is a trap. I don't know who this Joran is, but it is a trap.
We've known him longer than we've known you.
It's fine and beautiful, but you
Jordan.
get your furriness
No,
back
Brick.
here.
I got it, Brick. It's not. He's just. Let us take care of it, okay? And you can hug him afterwards when he's a little bit more healed, right?
Oh, he's perfectly healthy. Abukir, you turn around and Mel is standing right next to you.
Alright, is.
Ready to action goes off.
And I
Ready to action
turn
goes
around.
off. Mel sparkles.
Okay, whose action goes first?
But here's the thing. Mel does not look like anything you guys remember.
At the moment, so what happens here? He shows up and he looks just as you guys remember him. The hair, the clothing is much more clean and put together now than what it was in the cage. But he looks at Abukir and he has a smile, but it's unlike any smile any of you have ever seen. And as he looks at Abukir, you turn and look at him, and that smile starts to twitch just a bit. As it does, you all watch this ripple along his face.
Hello, beautiful.
You
How is
see
you?
the right side of his face is twisted, pulled in a bit.
Are readied actions going off?
You can.
It was when he showed up, so
Yeah. Well, you ran out towards him, so you're no longer right next to where he was.
it doesn't matter for what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
You will see Brick.
Oh, you have the
Ready?
thing.
Yeah, I have the thing. So you will see him throw his arm forward, and as that happens, the shard flies off of his hand, flying straight towards Mr. Mel Twisted Face.
As the jade javelin fires out, or no, emerald. Yeah. The emerald javelin shoots out. It gets to about right here, where it seems to hit a wall and drop to the ground.
That's the fun. He'll bring it back to his hand.
Jedi style. I have been waiting some time for you to show yourself around me.
Is that... Tell me, Mel. Is that a lisp here? Is your mouth out of sorts? I wonder. For some reason, his appearance to me is just standard. I don't know him as this beautiful, being. I know him as the beautiful being that had his face turned inside out by a black hole when an ancient artifact was shoved into his mouth and triggered.
A gift given to me by you and your wonderful friend.
Yes, I'm sure you've enjoyed it.
Tell me,
Mel, have you been invited to all the beautiful balls with your beautiful fattened face?
I have been to one. One where your friend was present. Tell me, when's the last time you spoke with Andy?
Can I hear what's going on?
Oh, you can all hear.
It's not been a while now.
With your affinity, Taco, go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me real quick.
Brick's running back towards Mel because he doesn't like it.
I don't
Hold on.
know what your
19
aim
plus
is.
what?
Is Mel sparkling?
21.
He is. What did you roll, Taco?
19 plus 2, 21.
21. You recognize this. He put up a dome. Basically, it's a wall of force.
Around.
Nothing can get through.
Where? Okay. So
Can
I
I
still have
go
a ready
underneath?
action.
Can I
You
go
do.
underneath the wall?
Try.
I'm gonna try because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I ran into the wall.
Yeah, you run forward. You're pissed and just you take like
He's gonna
half a
start
point of
dig-
damage.
He's gonna start digging underneath.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'll cast Dispel Magic.
That fails.
Ooh.
Frick it.
Mm-hmm. There's only one way to get rid of one of these. But Mel looks at you, Aboukir. Tell you what. Why don't I send you to your friend? And while we have our little dance, I'll make
I've
sure.
got all new friends here,
I'll make
and
sure
they
we
all
don't
want to
interfere.
dance with you, just to say.
He snaps his fingers, and you guys hear this ripping and tearing sound. These fissures in the ground open up with a sound. These ooze type tendrils begin to slough out of the fissures. And now the fun begins. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Well, wouldn't you know?
Oh, Dirty 20. Sorry. Didn't read it.
Well, that makes up for my flat 0.
22.
Yeah, 22. Not 222.
What is it
22?
with you
Ivy.
and wiggly fucking things?
6.
You-
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
It's almost like you have a fetish for a Mel.
Ivy, what is this? What is it? Why can't I get to him?
14.
Just wait.
When we start going, if you want to continue digging, you certainly can.
Keep digging.
You want me to keep digging?
Keep digging, baby.
What about these ugly things?
Just keep
No.
digging. It's okay.
Okay.
Fucking course. You'd think for a BBEG I could roll good. Nope. Do I have everybody? Taco, what was yours?
17.
All right, and Rattles 0. Sorry, buddy. Let's put on some battle music. And first up, Brick. You use your movement essentially to start digging, because this isn't an action for you, right? This is part of your movement. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start digging down. How far down do you go?
Until I feel I gone past the wall.
You keep going down and you like push and check and keep going down and push and check. You get 20 feet down and you push with your hand and you feel a bottom.
Okay. And how much
Digging
move?
forward a little bit, you feel you've gone under.
All right. I will come straight back up or diagonal up until I can get above the surface again.
How much movement you got total?
40 feet.
140. So basically, you have enough movement to get into the dome.
Into the dome.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you pop out. You have your action. You can throw now.
I will do. I will rage first.
Gotcha.
And you will see him with great fury. A little different this time. A green flash grows from his forearm, and almost as if like a rocket propelling behind the gemstone shard, flies straight towards Mel. So I have to make a range attack, and if it hits, we will see. Would reckless count for this too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's much better. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my erupting shard ability. So you will take 1d8 damage or 1d10 damage. 7 plus 6 plus 2. 7 plus 6 plus 2. 15.
Again.
You take 15 damage and make what is it? A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Ah,
You'll see as it impacts the shard, explodes, but you saved. So there is just a dust
Is it
cloud.
half damage?
Nope, not half damage. It's a dust cloud and it's just heavily obscured area.
Gotcha. Ooh, that does fuck me a little bit. Okay. Also, remember around here is difficult terrain, so movement inside here now is half.
Okay.
You didn't have half because you went under and up, but now it is. Right before we go to Abukir here, Ivy, you were holding your lightning. You could let that go off right now.
I will.
And granted, it wouldn't get through the dome, but you could shoot one of the oozes.
No,
Would
but
it-
I'm gonna keep it.
Does he have
At
to make
the-
a save concentration check to hold his wall of force?
Okay, what's the difference on that?
I need to double check something before I do that. Nope.
So that, how far away is the tendril next to Taco?
From you, about 40 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to target the one next to Taco
Gotcha.
for that. Hold on to your ass, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Taco, your hair starts to stand on end.
It's got that static tingle.
Fuzzy.
Oh no, I got the fuzzies. What are you shooting? Lightning?
At the tendril.
So who's there? Is it a deck save? That's probably not gonna matter because I rolled live shit.
Creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one.
So, this may shock you, but they are terrible at decks.
Shocker.
I'm assuming a 9 will fail. Okay.
$3d10 lightning damage. $199.
So 19 points down. Ow. Ow. The lightning courses through it, and it does like react to it. Taco, you had your ready to action as well. Do you?
I
turn
do.
on?
I have a question. When Rick hit the wall,
Mm-hmm.
is the dome the same size all the way around?
With how well you rolled, yeah.
So I'm not within the dome.
No.
Then I'm going to use sharpshooter and then the enfeebling arrow and just smoke one right at the hentai thing.
The one next to you?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a sharpshooter, so you don't get disadvantage. So, go ahead.
What do I add? So -5. I rolled a 17.
Plus
17
2.
total?
Hold on.
Or plus stuff?
I think it worked out as a +2.
Yeah. So, yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay.
So, 10 damage. And then...
I have +1 on the bow, +2 on fighting style archery, so +13 total on that.
Yep. And then add your dex as well.
Dex comes out to +4.
Nice.
17, and you still haven't rolled your damage die. The D8.
D8. Come here,
Really?
you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
7.
His flat damage is 17.
Yeah. 24 total.
24. And then the enfeebling arrow.
Is a 2d6.
The 2d6.
So
Damn.
Just nuke
This
it.
was in particular. Yeah.
Nuke
so
it.
7.
Nuke it.
7 of that. And then if it's not dead, it has to do a Constitution saving throw, or all damage is halved
It
until the
has to
start of
do
my
that
next turn.
anyway.
31.
6.
Oops.
God damn, that was some damage though. Good
Yeah, it
fucking
was.
rolls. You're plus with a flat 17 friggin' damage. Okay. Rattles, yes, he is glowing. Your thing went off right before the dome went off.
All right.
But because it was your thaumaturgy. Yeah. Abukir, you
Yeah.
are standing there. It's heavily obscured, but he is glowing, so you do still kind of see him.
There's an outline.
Right, well. You try to steal this fucking show. Alright, well. With that, I'm gonna whip up an Abukir special just for you, Dustin.
Bring it on.
In like the same motion, I drop the box And as the box is falling, with this piece of parchment that Mel really has something for, I don't even know what it is. As it's falling, my left hand swings down and snatches the hammer off of my belt.
Thanks, Tank.
And as I say that, the hammer goes from being a little hammer to a two-handed battle maul.
Yeah.
As I swing it, grab, and come around. And I'm in a tight, confined space. This is why you love me, Dustin.
Yeah.
And as I swing, the hammer in full bore hits the shrine, passes through the shrine with all the shrapnel, and I'm going to add a psionic die to not only hit Mel with the hammer, but shrapnel the entire rock shrine into him.
I love it. So go ahead and roll to hit.
As a 19.
19. Oh yeah, you're gonna hit. So what we'll do, at your 2d6 for the maul, your d8 for the psionic die, and then we'll add another d6 for the shrapnel. So do 3d6.
Oh, 3d6.
You got 4 for your strength.
So there's a total for 12 for the d6, a 7 for shrapnel.
22 points of ouch.
Yeah.
And then, because I'm a war cleric,
Bonus action, bonk.
I am going to follow through, hit, and then one-handed come back with it.
All right.
That is a 17.
What's better than one hammer is two.
17 natural or total to hit?
Natural.
With your bonuses, yeah, that still hits. That second one, actually, he's going to go ahead and cast shield.
You
So
plus.
that second one misses.
Take it.
So it misses, and I smile. Because I'm insane, and I'm sure people haven't figured this out yet. I smile at him. That's beautiful, my boy. Beautiful indeed. I'm sure you wonder what that's like nowadays.
Oh,
That
jeez.
fucking face.
All right.
Come on, little man, dance with me.
We didn't mention who has the orb.
Uh-oh. Who did have it? Was it Bartholomew? He's got it.
He would have left that.
I would have
I do
probably
believe he
grabbed
did have it in the bag, but I will say he did leave that. Let's do this. Everybody roll d20s.
It's a 12.
12.
10.
13.
Ivy,
That
you
makes
have
sense.
it.
That makes sense.
Ivy, you're the one with it.
Great.
So
Does that need to be used in close proximity though?
as far as you know, however, there
question.
is a tunnel.
There is a tunnel.
I got a question about that. Is he able to maintain concentration after being hit and having to cast a second shield spell?
So shield isn't concentration.
Wall of Force.
Also, he's not concentrating on this.
So he still has a wall of force up?
Maybe it's Jordan that has Wall of Force up. That would be weird.
You're gonna no. Oh no. Oh god.
Wait, Brick is inside the shield?
Yeah, I made it inside.
Brick dug down and went under into the shield.
I got a burrowing speed.
Shit.
Yeah.
So that means the shield is what, 20 feet out?
Is it a dome? It's 120 square feet that they can make with Wall of
Well,
Force.
see, here's the thing, is that
Shaped it.
by that math, Taco is inside the shield.
That's what I was asking earlier.
But it was 20 feet down. I had to go
Yeah.
20 feet
With
underneath.
how it is, he was outside of it. It was supposed
Oh, you're
to
saying the shield
capture
goes
you
to
and
the
Aboukir,
top
no,
of
Aboukir.
the ridge?
Brick found the way under. Yeah, it stops before the ridge there. Plus the ridge is like about 40 feet up there. But he. Oh, it's Taco's turn.
Oh, okay. I was Googling. Hold on. Let me get back into it.
It's Taco's turn again.
Well, that was
no,
my.
it's-
Hold action
Ready,
first.
Darrow. Ready, shot. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I gotta attack Hiro Sukadokachi over here. And then.
What?
If you don't know, I'm proud of you.
Sure.
Someone in
gonna
chat will
do-
know.
They better not. Sharpshooter. And we'll just roll for it. Regular. Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
What am I? Okay, so math.
Double your damage dice, so you're D8,
Yeah.
and then add everything else.
6. That's doubled.
So 6, 12. I'm assuming you did sharpshooter, so 22.
Yep. 6 and 13.
then plus 4 for your dex,
Yeah.
26.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. You have been hammering this thing.
Is it dead?
Nope.
What the?
Is it bleeding? Does it look disheveled?
Does it look rough? I don't know. Roll an insight check on this ooze.
How does ooze look rough? Like it's got a skin on it, like old Jello? What? I mean,
It looks creamy
along
like it's
the
been
edges.
used.
God damn it.
15 with the insight.
15? Yeah, it's looking a little rough.
I can use an extra attack, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, you can. And
I mean-
action surge.
Well, I have action surge, I have second wind, and I have.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Try
you
your
didn't hit
second
yet,
attack
so
and
action
then see what
surge.
happens.
Yeah. Second attack.
14.
Even plus, yeah, you'll hit.
Okay. Oh, D8 again.
Okay.
Okay. But I double that, so 8 plus. I'm gonna write this down. So plus 13. 8 plus 21. Plus 4.
5 points of damage. Jesus fucking Christ.
Still standing.
He's still going.
Holy crap. Jeez.
Oh my god, what more do you want from me?
You got action surge?
Yeah, but I really want to shoot fucking Mel in the face.
It's up to you.
Where's Ivy on all this? Ivy is okay. Gonna be a minute. I'll be done.
Okay.
All right. Next up is the ooze next to Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
Ew. Does. Oh, Jesus fuck. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Even with the chainmail?
Oh,
I think it's just 13, so yeah.
yeah.
What's your
Well,
What's your dex?
0. We've been over
yeah.
this.
So we got 1. Okay, so you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Uh, 11 points of psychic damage,
Oh, good.
and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You're good at wisdom.
Oh shit.
You're so
23.
wise. You're so wise.
Okay.
Thank God.
You feel as this thing touches you, your mind starts to wander into 1,000 different places at once. You're able to keep focus on what's going on, what you're doing, and you're fine. Joran does not move, and the other ooze is next.
Yours.
Jordan
Taco?
didn't do anything.
Okay, that's definitely gonna hit. The 23.
Who rolled a 23?
I did.
Ooze.
It hits you. The thing that you've been blasting with arrows, pelting with arrows, finally fights back.
It's pissed.
So that is 5 points of bludgeoning damage
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
with 10 points of psychic. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. Where's my wisdom? It's a fucking -1 bullshit. 18 with the -1.
Okay, you're good. Same kind of thing. Like
It's still annoying, right? Like,
your mind like rips to a couple of different places all at once, but you're able to keep focused as well. The fact that your guys' enemy is right here, so close, physically here, and not hiding behind an illusion this time, is keeping you guys focused on what's going on.
Damn right it is.
Let's see here.
I'm stressed.
Abukir,
Yes.
as that second strike shatters against the shield and like bounces off just a bit. The rocks of the broken shrine scattering across the ground. Mel turns and looks, wipes a bit of dust off of himself. I have been waiting for this for quite some time, my friend, and you don't look as strong as you have once been. So I would like you to feel a bit of my pain. As he says that
Bring it,
last
you
word,
adorable bean.
as that last word, you experience crippling pain. You, while you are inflicted by this pain, your speed can be no higher than 10 feet. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and other Constitution saving throws. Other than Constitution saving throws. Yeah. You can make a save at the end of each of your turns. And while you are suffering... Yeah. You are under immense, unspeakable pain.
But he
More
doesn't.
than you have ever felt.
Constitute as
Does he
being
take
charmed,
any
though.
pain? It's what is it?
You are only unaffected if you're immune to being charmed, which you are resistant but not immune. As Abukir starts absolutely writhing, Mel steps around Abukir and just never looking away from him, just enjoying the sight of Abukir screaming and yelling and trying to hold his body together. This is what I've been waiting for. The sweet sounds of your pain. Feel what you did to me. Jade is next.
There's
Ivy,
your ass in a bush.
as this thing
quick note.
is swiping out at you.
Quick note: could he? Does he have to see Abukir to do that?
No.
Because he's heavily obscured.
Yeah.
Okay.
But oh fuck, you might have missed. Hold on, math. Well, shit. A dagger comes past your head, Ivy, and like plinks into the ooze, but it doesn't seem to have done any damage. And you hear from up on the cliff, shit.
That's okay, baby. You get him next time.
Language.
You're next. So you have the orb. You are right next to where Brick dug down.
Is Brick still in the hole, right?
So
I'm out the other
he
side.
went down and went up.
Fuck. I don't want to do it this way, but I'm going to have to. So, am I near the hole that Brick made?
You're like right there.
All right, so as I'm noticing this,
Well, if you step right here, you're right there.
yeah, I'm going to drop the orb into the hole that Brick dug. And as I do, I use Earth Trimmer to close the earth in the hole behind the orb as it's falling and tunneling back towards Brick so he can grab it since he's closer to Mel than I am.
Roll just a straight wisdom check for me real quick.
Okay.
Let's see.
I gotta see what my thing is, because I'm not doing that again.
What, forgetting to add the numbers?
19.
19?
Yes.
Okay, so not only does your Earth Trimmer kind of like seal up that, you're able to focus well enough to kind of push it up a bit.
Yes.
So it's not 40 feet down or 20 feet down. It's only 10 feet down. Rick, when you hear the rumbling of the earth next to you, you kind of look down and you see a faint glow in the hole.
As it's starting to close up, I'm yelling after the orb. Rick, grab it when you see it. It's glowy. It's shiny.
Yes. I see it.
All right. At the well, so that's just a free action. You just dropped it. Well, then you used your action
I used Earth Tremor.
for
Yeah.
Earth Tremor. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
Technically, I can call the lightning back on that on the other
you can
enemy
lightning
again.
him
So
again?
I would like to shake his shit up, please. All
Go ahead.
right.
Hell yeah.
9, 5, 7.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I rolled a 15 for his deck save. So that's a total of 13. How much lightning damage?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Fuck. This thing
Let's
is
go. How is it still alive?
Little bit.
Come on.
Little bit. It's hanging in there. At the end of your turn, Mel will use a legendary action.
Oh, good.
He places his finger on Abukir.
No.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, which you do not have disadvantage on. It's just a straight roll.
18 plus what?
Yes.
And your Constitution is pretty good.
16. Yeah, so that is 24.
24 does succeed. So you'll take half damage.
I like these dice.
I'm not rolling that much, so. So what would be 62 points of damage? It's 31 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
That would be necrotic. As this energy just seeps into Abukir straight from his finger. Interestingly, Abukir, you don't even feel this because of the pain you're experiencing from the other spell.
Ouch.
You don't even
But not
recognize that your flesh where his finger is dragging across your back. Brick, you see this black line just rip through the skin, and the whole like area just blackens. Rattles.
Yes. Before I go, I need to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to summon my bobcat, would it appear on the other side of the wall of force if I wanted to? 'Cause if not, I got to do something else.
Don't.
Like where you can see.
The wall of force would stop that.
The wall of force would stop that? Well, then I'm going to cast command on Jorn.
Yeah. He is protected. So,
Yeah. Casting command on Joran.
all right.
Do I actually need to click it, or all right.
So he has
Make that
disadvantage on this right now. 2. Natural 2. I'm assuming
fails.
whatever pluses his is, I don't have it pulled up right now. He fails. What command do you give him?
I point at the tendril that's near the mouth and say attack.
Is his head kind of lolling? Does focus for a few moments here. So what's gonna on his turn, he will attack. All right, that's your action. You got a bonus action?
I thought I had something open here. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Sanctuary. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Ivy.
Okay. That's the one where I have to make a wisdom save to hit, right?
Yes.
Cool. All right. And are you staying right there?
Yes, I want my back against the wall.
Perfect. Brick, you are up. Hell's
So
back is to you. He's not even paying attention.
is the gem within 10 feet of me? Like you said, it's 10 feet down.
Yeah, it's 10 feet down. So basically, you can like lay down and like reach down and grab that shit.
Yeah,
Hold up.
bugbear arms. I can grab it. So,
All right.
what is this thing supposed to do again?
You were said to use it on Mel. So you want to whack him with it?
Whack him with the shiny.
Instructions unclear. Dick constantly
He's going to grab, and when he grabs it, you're going to see a green swirling energy go around, and a fox head appears behind his ear and says, "Brick, absorb." He will take the gem, and it absorbs into his hand. And he runs forward, and a diving Superman haymaker punch into the back of Mel's head.
That's my son! My son!
Because Brick can absorb magic items. He can't wear them, but he can absorb them.
My good boy!
Roll an attack. Good, go ahead.
We'll go reckless. So that is an 18 plus 6. Nope, 8 is 26.
26. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Donkey punch.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Then he has to make a con save.
I'm still 5, 11, 12. And he's going to rear back, and so that's 12 total damage and attack again. Reckless. 13 plus 8 is 21. Does a 21 hit?
21 would hit. He's going to cast shield, especially so at the first hit, you kind of you feel something. You feel as if something else is being pulled to you, not unlike what you feel when you absorb an item. It starts being pulled, and this gets Mel's attention. He finally turns. and you feel you started to pull, but he was able to pull back.
Oh, you are very brave, Brick. Very brave indeed. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Go ahead. So you then strike again, and he casts shield,
And
blocking your second attack.
he is going to use that same hand, bonus action, grab his throat to grapple him.
All right. So you
With
roll an
that-
athletics check.
Empowered hand. 13. 21.
$15. Yeah, you got him.
So now he's just grappled and Wall of Force is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have movement, but it's half. I could only just take him like 20 feet underground. I'll just
Good.
I'll just hold him right there.
All right. Abukir, the pain is so intense. You can't focus on literally anything at all. Can't even form words. Unfortunately, that's your turn. You can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn here.
What is my Constitution against 6? Well, that's a whole 18.
You can't fight through this pain.
But real quick, if the orb is neutralizing what Mel does, shouldn't he break concentration now that he's been grappled?
Oh, he's not concentrating.
Oh my gosh!
That sucks.
With the
This is
grapple,
a
and,
nifty
like,
spell called Power Word Pain.
Oh, you know how to treat me, baby doll.
Mel doesn't like you.
Mel, well, no kidding. I don't fucking like him neither.
Taco, your turn.
Baby.
Ooh,
What do you need, baby?
shooting the pinnacle thing again.
All right.
Sharpshooter. 18.
That hits.
D8. 5. And a 7, so 12. So 12, 25.
You take just straight shot to the center mass of this thing. Loose another arrow, and it twitches, reaches out to you, kind of just touches your shoulder, and just slides down as it stops.
Ew.
Tentacle dick just touched me.
No.
I like it. Pineapples. I want to go home. I will.
You still have your second shot.
Force fields or wall of force is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Give me another Arcana check with advantage this time.
19.
19.
Wait, Arcana plus 21.
21. Watching Mel taking the hits that he has been taking, and realizing the dome isn't even like flickering. You've realized he is not concentrating on this spell. There is an item somewhere within the dome casting that has activated it.
oh my gosh!
Can I see what Mel is wearing?
It's
Yeah.
the box. The box is the Wall of Force. I don't know.
Could be.
That's just a thought.
Yeah.
Is Mel wearing bracelets?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sure.
I can't get into the dome.
You can run on the dome if you want. Oh. There's also another ooze that hasn't been touched yet.
Yeah. You know what? Let's we'll do next attack, same thing. Sharpshooter. 16. That's a 16 hit.
16 does hit. I just read your comment on Twitch there, Autumn. I refuse this.
You don't get to say no.
I didn't cast it on you, so you know.
I appreciate that.
I double my D8, right?
If you got a natural 20, yeah.
Okay. I rolled 8 on that.
Nice.
20, 21 plus 4, 25 again.
Damn, dude. You are just fucking shit up tonight.
Dude, Misty Mountain is like
Right?
they're coming through
Let's
tonight.
go.
Fran.
Yeah, they came through for me. I think it was last
Once.
Misty Mountain of Mystery game. They gave me a nat 20. It was real cool. I felt real good.
So that's my extra attack. What
Yes.
happens if I use second wind?
Second wind, you heal.
Oh,
You roll a d10 plus your fighter level.
I'm gonna use second wind then.
Okay. While you're rolling that healing, and before the ooze goes, Mel will use another legendary action.
Am I rolling or is he using it
Yeah,
on
you,
me?
roll your healing. He's doing something to.
You said roll a D10.
Yeah,
Give me
d10,
the- yeah.
and then plus your fighter level, and you heal that amount. He will use one legendary action.
What is the
cast
0? Is the 0 0?
10. 0 is 10.
Oh, there you go.
So
15.
using legendary action, he uses Misty Step to go back in front of Abukir.
Ooh, little
He
snake.
slips through your grasp.
Could he do that with my
Oh.
magic gem?
I'll deal with you soon. Don't you
You get
worry.
what's coming for you.
The ooze goes. Rattles.
Ooh, my turn?
Oh,
Are you legendarying me?
24 points of damage.
He's hitting you.
Or 24 to hit, sorry.
24 to hit. And I need to see what I got. I've only got a 19 armor class.
Okay, so you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
8, 9 points of psychic damage. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Goodness sakes.
Wisdom.
Natural 20, of course. One of you eventually is going to fail one of these rolls, and you're going to see what's happening.
Goodness.
That's its turn. Joran runs forward, raises his fists that are still manacled together, and just fucking smashes down on this fucking thing. Natural goddamn 20!
That's
Oh
twice,
my, see?
twice that's happened.
This is bullshit. This is absolute bull. I'm taking a goddamn picture. This is bull. Yet. So angry right now. I
Roll
only
better.
roll nat 20s when I am hitting my own fucking monsters. Anyway. You know what? He's gonna divine smite this bitch.
Oh,
So 8, 12, D8. Oh my god! 24 plus 14, math. 38. 38 points of damage
heck yeah.
from just fucking
Fisticuffs.
Double fisting this ooze.
He's still on our team.
Way to go, Joran, your friend.
It
You're getting the
smashes
big hug.
down. And then for a few moments, Rattle specifically, you are watching. You see Joran just, and he looks at you and then Ivy before he goes back to this hazy look. But for a moment, it seems he noticed you. Mel's turn. Of course, ArchaeoWolf steps away right before. For now, until he gets back, I'm gonna have Jade throw another dagger.
And he sits down.
Oh, it hits! Okay. She gets sneak attack because Ivy's within 5 feet.
Let's go.
So 3, 7, 10, 11, 21 points of goddamn damage.
Thing.
Hell yeah. Oh god, that's funny. Anyway, at the top of Mel's turn, he kind of adjusts his collar after being throttled, looks down at Abukir, who's still just writhing in pain. He places his hands, one on each side, one on each tusk. I need another Constitution saving throw, buddy.
Ooh, that is 25.
Okay, you will take half damage again. And that is that's instead of 64, it'd be 32.
Well, I'm down.
Okay, so that brings you to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. When he does this, every one of his fingers turn black. The tusks start to blacken themselves. One of them, he snaps and drops to the ground. As he does this, the pain that you are experiencing, Abukir, fades. With that pain comes a cold and empty feeling. He stands in front of you, one hand on your unbroken tusk. The other one grabs your forehead and kind of pushes it up to look directly at him. I want to know, what are your last words, Abukir?
No.
Wow. And in that moment, another Abukir special. I forget the magic weapon in my hand. And my hand reaches down, scoops up the broken tusk. You'll never dance again, my beautiful friend. As I swing as hard as I can, psionic die
You stab him in the leg.
into the tusk is about this big.
Yeah.
We're punching the jagged end of an ivory tusk into the inner side of his kneecap and out the other side.
I'm absolutely allowing this. Roll an attack. Please take advantage.
Oh, I've got like advantage from the chat too, don't I?
You
Yep.
do.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. Give me that nat
Do you
20.
want to see? Do you
Yeah.
want to see?
Take that picture, and we will post it to the Discord so everybody knows.
Okay, you guys are watching.
Let's go.
Phone. Click. My desk is a mess.
Yep. There it is.
I see.
There it is.
That's the 20.
There it is.
Okay. So we're gonna
it's
do
no shit.
fuck this. 2d10. You get him right in an artery.
I don't care about artery. I'm here for that visceral crunch, man. I'm all about that chewing of the bone.
Love it.
You're hearing it like. All right. That's a
Jeez.
9.
9. That's 2d10.
One
Oh.
more.
9. 1.
It's
20.
doubled. 20 points of damage.
And the psionic die.
The other hand.
Plus your psionic die, d8.
Oh, right.
Yep.
D8.
Thank you, Tank.
6.
So another 12. The tusk digs right into the thigh, right into the meat, and you just hear the. And with your ears, you even hear the scrape of the bone.
Oh.
It doesn't quite get the bone, but it scrapes across.
The other hand comes up, and I grab his shirt and pull him down. I will never forget what I did to you. And neither will you as long as you exist, my beautiful little friend. And then I spit some blood on the ground and smile.
You were wonderful.
Beautiful,
As you
wasn't it?
slip through his hands and you drop to the ground.
I want to do one last thing
Mm-hmm.
as I hit the ground. I'm gonna roll to the side, and Protector is gonna flip out of my hand and land at Brick's feet.
The hammer lands and shrinks down to that
And I just
original
point
small size.
to Brick.
Hammer.
He points, and his hand falls to the ground. Ivy.
God damn.
Jeez. Was that like an instant death? No saves? Like,
So he dead.
oh. Ooh, justice for Ab. Justice for Ab Bucket.
Oh, I can't think. There's too much going on. Oh, you're such a fucking dick.
I wanted to fuck with Bartholomew, but he didn't show up, so I
This is
decided to fuck
low.
with all of you.
Jeez.
I don't know what you're laughing at, Mr. I Can't Dance No More.
He's definitely not dancing shit. But the
Right leg.
the good thing, that means when I cosplay Mel, my walk will be accurate for him.
Always a bright side. Always a bright side.
So just so I'm seeing things clearly, I just watched a mammoth man die.
Uh-huh.
Mel is inherently, knee locked by a tusk.
Mm-hmm.
The tentacles are tentacling,
Mm-hmm.
and Joran is just real hazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How close to the cliffside am I? I'm pretty close, right?
Yeah, within 10
like-
feet of it.
It's not gonna kill him. So I would like to use erupting earth right next to the side of the cliffside right there, which it's gonna miss Jade by a hair, but I want to cut the corner and let it slide towards the tentacles and Joran, hopefully knocking Joran enough off balance to get some fucking sense back in his head,
Okay.
causing damage to the tentacle.
Let's go.
16 minus 2, so 4. And Joran at disadvantage. Natural fucking 20, of course. Almost fell off. 10. Well, go ahead and with a whole cliff. How much damage does erupting earth do?
So a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature must make a dex saving throw and then 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on successful. Each 5-foot
3d12.
square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Gotcha. It's 3d12 damage.
8, 7, 7. 22.
2. Okay. 2. Okay. And okay. The rubble just cascades down, crashing into the ooze. A few of the rocks striking into Joran as well, who takes one of them like straight to the head.
Thank God.
Is that your turn? Or you got a bonus action?
Fuck, do I?
You have healing word.
Cure wounds is what I have. I do have healing word. I will be using that on myself, thank you.
While you're rolling that healing, Rattles.
Okay.
The ooze is looking rough now.
Who's looking rough?
The ooze.
The who's ooze.
All right.
So 6,
Thinking.
okay.
Okay, take this healing.
Oh boy.
Knight, you're unmuted. I was like, "Who? There's a child laughing, and I am afraid."
Not Jade.
Jade.
Why is it laughing children is one of the most creepy things ever?
May I ask? I'm so sorry, I forgot. What is the time limit at this point? Because Call Lightning has about 10 minutes of a time limit.
One round is 6 seconds, so you can absolutely
Oh,
lightning
good.
again.
We're doing that again. I would
Cool.
like. I
Dex
would like
save,
to. Yes.
5, so a 3. Fucking. Have I succeeded one dex save?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Nope.
7,
Okay.
10, 5,
Jesus fuck.
22.
Okay. Okay. All right. Rattles.
Yes.
The ooze is looking way worse. As it
Okay.
is struck by lightning.
Is this a touch? Hold on, I need to make sure it's not a touch. It is a touch.
Is it bad touch?
You can walk up and touch it.
We'll find out. I'm going to get up next to Sir Jorah
Okay.
and cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
You walk up and it's you. You whole hand grab his cake. And as you do,
He likes it.
the haze. The fuck, man?
He
Yay.
stepped out of it. Yep, yay!
Then two last things I'm going to do. My bonus action, I'm going to summon my spiritual bobcat at the edge of Mel's force field and scream to Brick, hit him in the dick!
At the end of your turn, Mel walks up to Brick.
How is he walking?
It's
Limping.
difficult terrain, not impossible to move.
His legs.
With his bad legs.
But
That's to the
his
knee.
half movement because of difficult terrain,
He's
and half again because of his leg right now. It's only 10 feet of movement. and
so
that's-
he's
that's
flailing
his
like an
total
injured
movement.
seal, is what you're telling me.
He walks like me, just straight up to.
Like Ace Ventura
Right.
with the darts in him.
Too much.
He looks over
No.
just past Brick and looks at Ivy.
Oh no.
Well then, I think we've had just about enough fun for the day. He snaps his fingers, and for a few moments, all of you feel just this shift, almost like a sickening move. Brick, you feel like something flits in front of you, flickers. Mel, he's in front of you and then he's not.
Where did he go? Is he? How?
As that feeling passes, you realize Joran and Brick are now both standing next to Mel, and he has his hands on each of their shoulders. The eldritch ooze sinks into the ground with a The rest of you look out. I'm going to count to 3. And I would like you, Taco, choose which one you get to watch. Or I'll choose. 1.
Is it Mel's turn?
Mhm. Well,
Legendary
he's
action.
using a legendary action. Two.
Wait. Just
Watch what?
everybody chill. Right? You could have literally anything. What value would you take from taking out 2 people who haven't done anything but everything you've asked every time you've asked it?
Because he likes fucking with beautiful things.
Aren't you dead?
Yes.
Hear from beyond the grave.
Because he's Mel, that's why.
Would you like me to show you why I do this?
Don't you blame this on me.
What's your answer? He looks up at Taco.
Just steely-eyed.
What a wonderful choice. Drop. As he says it, Joran, jeez, Joran, I blame Norse for that name, drops to his knees and falls to his face. He looks at Brick. Drop. As he says this, Brick, I need you to roll a d20.
That's a 20. I don't know if that's good or bad, but
You, at the last moment, feel the pull again. From just the contact of him holding you. So I need to make another con save.
that's a Gorb. Yes.
This is so stupid.
Hit him in the dick. Use the cock.
There's a 2 on that dice that is facing up at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
There is a 2 involved. Unfortunately, a 0 did not follow that 2. As he says this, you feel a deep pull. You also cough up blood. A lot of blood. Mel seems to shake and weaken. He takes his hand off of you. Well, isn't that unfortunate? And Mel drops to the ground. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Wait, what?
I would like to thank everybody here playing. I would like to special
Not gonna
thanks
thank you. You killed me.
ArchaeoWolf for jumping in as a guest character.
Thank you.
It's crippling my
Fantastic.
BBG. But
I'd say I'm here all week, but I'm not. I'm dead.
Thank
Who knows?
you to everybody watching. You're all pretty
Unless he
cool.
brings in unless he wants to bring in my Dragonborn or my Tabaxi, we're gonna be.
That was the
Um,
legendary.
You guys enjoy the rest of the adventure.
I also want to thank the sponsors: Misty Mountain Gaming, Dark Crescent Studios, Osaka Narrative Universe, CTRPG. All of you are fucking great, and yeah, appreciates everybody. And yeah, anybody else got anything?
See this thing
My
from
brain
Dark
just
Crystal in the chat?
My brain got
Thank you guys so much for joining us. And of course, we will be back again the week after next. We are trying to do these bi-weekly. Also, fuck Mel in particular. So thank you again.
fuck Mel indeed.
Completely.
We just need a sticker. Just fuck Mel.
It will sell.
I'm bringing
sure
Dark
that we-
specifically to.